Well, I'm Michael and I'm Jewish, but only traditionally, not really religiously. So Jewish by birth. Not a very religious person. And so for this exhibit, I've had very little ties to Israel's community. And my perception of the conflict with Palestine was that there were these two groups who disagreed on religion, and everybody who was in the military had these strong religious beliefs, and were all sects of a certain extremist group. And so we're all guided by separate principles based on religion. And what I understood today was that the people who are drafted in all have different reasons why they're going, but they all, it's not really based on strong religious beliefs or even strong beliefs in Israel's moral right to a certain land or to a certain principle against Palestine. So what I understood was that they're going in here because they feel like it's what they have to do, like almost a rite of passage, and that there's very little understanding about what they're getting into. And slowly, we start out with these good intentions, and our intentions start to break down when we see the reality of these conflicts. And so each time when we break a line that we drew for ourselves, um, things get more complicated and we start not really seeing any way out. And when people stop seeing any way out, it's all about self-defense and protecting yourself and making sure there's order. And so it stops being about this large conflict and starts being about how can I create order now, how can I take control, and also about trying to go back to your instinct of pleasure seeking that from when you were young. I mean, these are 18-year-old kids, and so they have a gun in their hands, but they're still searching for a way to have fun, for a way to be friends with people, and there's still that peer pressure thing. And so people do wrong things, people do bad things, or what's considered wrong when you're not in combat. And we're forced to go along with it because if we don't, if we say this is wrong, then we can't do it anymore. And then we can't protect ourselves. And then we lose what defenses we have. We lose our ability to use our weapons against people and to have an excuse for that. And we use our ability to have our peers support us in whatever we do. And so it comes down to no morals can apply because it's all about safety and survival. And one person's going to survive, and some people are going to get hurt. And so it's at some point it stops really being about anything, and each person goes off on their own quest towards how can I immediately in this moment do what's best for my survival and for my pleasure. And so I never really understood how the personal affected such a large conflict. Like, I saw these people as regimented soldiers put in there by a strict system with strict laws. And I didn't understand how blurry this becomes and how the people who come in with an idea of something that they don't really get once they see what's really happening.